Hello and welcome to Inspire Aspire. Today we're extremely delighted to have Rishabh Goenka with us here. I met Rishabh a year ago
at Enriching Young Minds.
Correct. And Rishabh helped us a lot through the event. He exuded so much of energy, and that's when we said that this boy has something special in him, and we need to find out what exactly it is. He's so warm, so friendly, and so driven. So amazing to meet children like you. Just a few words about yourself.
Hello, I'm Rishabh Goenka. I'm 15 years old. I'm in the 10th grade and I study at ISH.
That's lovely. So you're the first kid I'm interviewing from ISH. We've done two children from Santa Maria, Oak Ridge, and I just want to meet kids from various other schools and find out all the lovely things that you children are up to. So, Rishabh, what are you truly passionate about?
I'm truly passionate about robotics. It's been a passion of mine for a few years now. In 6th grade, there were a few teachers that had come to our school just to introduce the idea to us. And what we did there was just a simple robot that we made with Lego parts that used to move up and then down and then saw colors. So that really inspired, it sparked something in me. And that spark I carried on further. I went to classes, I looked it up online, and then I started working at this institute in Hyderabad called Creative Edge, where I learned programming for the last few years, and then that led me into the World Robotics Olympiad. So the World Robotics Olympiad is an Olympiad for robotics, and in that I participated in 2018 and 19. So they give you, in the open category, they give you a prompt. Say in 2018 it was food. Now in food what we did was, my partner and I, we looked at the problems that there are about food, and now since the population is growing rapidly, land is becoming an asset, and it is an important asset and it's very expensive. So the normal farming method is a large land
spread
out that you're farming it. But now with the rise of technology, these new methods are being created, and one very it's game changing. It's vertical farming. So what we did is we created a vertical farm. So that's a layered farm. So you can go quite literally 10 times the amount of crop you were growing on the same land. And so we made a vertical farming machine of 3 layers with rice fields on each one, and then there was a robotic arm that chopped off the top of the plants and then put it into a dehusking machine.
What's a dehusking machine?
Husking. So rice, when you grow it, it has a husk on it. So it dehusks the rice and it produces another arm takes that produced rice and puts it into a polisher. Now that polisher gives out unpolished rice, it gives out semi-polished rice, and it gives out fully polished white rice that we all have at our homes. So now this is tested. So what we did for our tests was, there was an amylase content test, there was a gelatin content test, and there was a temperature, how it reacts to the test. So what this did was, it showed that our rice was healthy and it was good, and it was good crop, because many times crops can be diseased and we may not know. So we created this idea. It was on a 2 meter by 2 meter mat, and in the 2018 Robotic Olympiad we placed first in the nationals, and so that was really inspired me to do more, because it's something that I was really passionate about, that I put my entire heart and soul into. When it gets recognized by someone for being good, it's very inspiring and makes you want to do more.
I'm sorry, but it's such a unique concept. I mean, vertical farming. I think at your age, probably we just knew about horizontal lines and vertical lines. But you children are talking about vertical farming and robotics and having the polished rice sorted out, and that's Truly, and how would one implement this now? Suppose you've got such a great idea, what would you?
So there was a school in Hyderabad, and they took our blueprints because we couldn't carry it further. At one point, we
Okay.
were like, "This is our idea.
Mm.
It would be great if someone could do something with it." So there was a school here who took our blueprints for our vertical farm and how the entire process, and they applied for a government grant.
Okay.
They got a 3.5 crore grant last year for implementing this, and they are working on it still. And we see them every now and then, and
you go check and
well, they come here. They're quite far from here, so
Okay.
So anything, they have a robotics problem, my coach and I try to help them. They try to fix it, like fountains, anything they have.
Okay.
So just to it's largely the idea being implemented also.
Because I think the idea is fabulous, and like processing it and implementing it is. And what did you do for this current year?
So the current year Olympiad was smart cities. The problems outlined were smart governance, smart education, and smart workplaces. So we created an all-encompassing solution where in our smart school we had an artificial intelligence that could answer your questions. We also had an artificial intelligence that was a virtual librarian. So if you were to ask, where is the IGCSE maths book, it would light up a lamp where the IGCSE maths book was. So you could just walk over there and take your book. So this is simple IoT, artificial intelligence, just an application of something that we had learned in theory. And then there was smart workplaces. So a lot of the electricity consumption, 70% actually of all the world's electricity consumption is in cities. Now that may seem fine, but cities are only 5% of the Earth's land mass. So it is a small amount of the world that uses the most of its electricity. Now all of this is usually used in buildings. A lot of it goes waste. So to fix that, what we did was we created an IoT software that uses sensors and a node MCU. So every time the light was not being used, it would switch off, the ACs would switch off, and if you ever wanted to turn it on from anywhere in the world, you could. So you had that power and you had that sensor, and so that was just made something so simple, efficient. And so like you wouldn't even know it was there because you've already gone away and the lights have switched off on their own. And then we also created a smart lift in the system which only allows people who have the phone code to get into it.
Okay.
So what that is, it's a safety measure, and it's important. Then for the smart governance, we came up with a smart transportation system. This smart transportation system, it was an electric and autonomous bus. So the bus used cameras all around the city. There was object identification programs that were required there, and then there was ultrasonic sensors on the bus so that it could map out the road in real time, and it was very safe. And so that was the future, because it was many studies have conducted have shown that investing in the public transportation system makes people want to go there, and it makes
also in terms of sustainability and everything.
It is very important. So there's a famous quote saying, "A rich country is one where the citizens can afford a car but choose not to buy one."
Amazing, yeah, because now there's this happy index quotient, and they're saying that Canada is one of the places where people are happy to have these options. Amazing, because these kind of things are, we don't need to spread this awareness around. And so y'all were the main architects behind this whole thing.
So there was my partner and I, and there was our coach. So 3 people both times, and it was just it was just a great learning experience for me.
I can imagine.
Enjoyed every minute of it, and every day I was just passionate to start working on it. I wanted to wake up, I wanted to do more, I wanted to see how this will work, how that will work, and that has just been a really fun and
when you're saying this, I want to wake up, I want to do more. It just shows that how driven you are, and it's so important for children to be driven. And I think that drive comes when you're able to identify your passion and follow it, right?
Because I believe everyone has that drive in them, but it is just that you have not found what you want.
Correct.
And sometimes you may not have the ability to do what you like. So here I'm lucky enough to have found what I like and have the ability to work towards something.
And also, anything you'd like to share with regard to your parents' support in your entire journey of robotics?
My parents have been very supportive. They have it's been it's something that they were really happy to support.
Yes.
And it was not something they had suggested to me, and it was something I had found on my own. So there was no pressure from someone ki, acha, you have to do this, you have to do that, no, you can't do this, you have to work this much, you have to do that much. It's all what I want to do. It's all that how much ever passion I have, I can put into it. So it that's what self-motivation and being driven is, that no one is telling you to do something, because if someone is forcing you to do something,
you lose interest.
You lose interest. It's not even about that. The quality of work you produce, it's going to be so low, and that will demotivate you further. So that creates that passion and that creativity work hand in hand.
Yeah, true. And yes, so any message that you would like to, I know you've spoken about motivation and self-drive, and anything else that you would like to share with?
I think that you should look into things that you may be interested in. You should look for what you want to do in life, because that is very important. And once you find that, and you're lucky enough to have found that, give it your all. And I'm telling you, great things will happen for you.
Amazing, because there is, as long as you're hardworking, you're pushy, you're driven, I believe that there's magic in the universe. Things will just fall into place and everything will work out fine. And Rishabh, when we met at Enriching Young Minds, we had this little conversation. You mentioned that you were helping an NGO.
So that was helping an NGO for some animal care things in Jaipur.
Okay.
And so there were two main things that I was talking about then. So there was this NGO my cousin had created, where it was called Dusra Niwala, where food that was not being used by large corporations could be given to poor people. And in that, I tried my best to help them. I helped them brand it, and it donates hundreds of kgs of food every week to people still now.
Wow.
And she's in college in the US right now.
That's amazing. A college kid doing such a great...
It was truly amazing. It was so inspiring. So I helped her with, design is one of my passions, so I helped her with, I made her logo, I created her app, I
can
marketed
you give the
app.
name of her, what is it called?
Dusra Niwala.
Dusra Niwala.
Right.
What does it mean?
So Dusra is the second, and Niwala is food. So that's second food that someone else can benefit from.
So we look it up.
Right. And then the other thing I had done was, so in this world, certain technological skills are a prerequisite to get a job, to do anything. So there are a lot of underprivileged schools, underprivileged children all around us. So some of my helpers kids go to the school, and I took it up as a project. I went there every Saturday for an hour and a half, and I taught them Excel, Microsoft, Word, and other apps like that is required, that they have to know in this world. So I went there and I taught them, and very eager learners, very happy to learn, they were just truly grateful that they had the opportunity, and they just expressed that in how much effort they put into it.
That's so nice, and this is a message to all the children out there. When you have time, please take some time out. There are a lot of NGOs, there are a lot of little children who will be so eager to learn from you, and even small things like, even teaching them basic subjects which comes from a student is always so much more interesting, because you're almost the same age group and you probably have different stories, and they're so eager to know about the lives you lead, and so many of them are passionate over there.
They're just so passionate, and that is what is very important. If I had gone to the same school and no one cared and they did not want to do anything, I would not have been able to go. I would not have, and they wouldn't have learned anything from it. So that drive, that passion they had was very inspiring for me, because that just showed me that how I should look at that outlook that I should have.
You should have, and it's like, and also like attracts like, and happiness attracts happiness.
Right.
So if you are happy going there, it
just-
percolates in the
Right,
room,
right.
and everyone senses those vibes. So that's what you have, very positive vibes, Rishabh, and keep it going, because this is something. Please take our city, our country forward. It's just the beginning, and I'm sure there's a lot to unfold.
I hope so.
There is, and also a little bit about your favorite subjects in school.
So the subjects I really like, or I'm going to take up in the 11th and 12th, are high level of physics, maths high level, and economics high level. I also am taking computer science.
That's amazing. And physics and maths you mentioned is connected to robotics. It's all very similar.
So and computer science is quite literally the programming you need for that.
True.
So they all play into that, and they all play into what I'll do in college, what I'll take up in my further studies. And it's just a passion of mine that has just always been there and did not know. And I'm just glad to have found it.
I know, and especially nowadays, you're in the IB curriculum, or what is your curriculum?
I'm in the IGCSE.
IGCSE again.
So for 9th and 10th, I'm in the IGCSE, and then 11th and 12th is an IBDP.
And IGCSE also is a beautiful curriculum. It's so application driven, and it's so nice that students these days can correlate computer science with computer programming, and truly blessed. I mean, we as parents are happy that you all have this kind of education, not just rote learning and learning for the sake of exams. You all are actually learning for life, and you all are putting it to good use as well. So kudos to you, best wishes, and keep it going.
Thank you so much.